concussion?
Somebody did. I don't know who it was. Yeah.
Tell them that wasn't the same Darlington back then. No.
Oh well, that was that Hudson and Scott team. Yeah.
Word.
Travis, boys defense. That was when they first combined.
Here we go.
I can go into that. All right.
Open your ears and listen, direction for your ambitions. New narrative, this the community coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention. We've been letting it slide for too long. Here on not no more slipping. Unity in our communities is how we rise up. Empowerment to self, knowledge as well. Let's wise up. No more fighting as individuals, we municipal. Change the forecast, this the podcast to listen to. You got a vision, we got a vision, let's make it visible. Say we gotta fight for our rights, well then enlist me. All bite, no bark, real talk, 360.
All the way around.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. We back.
Shut.
Just let it play out, Corey. You hear it?
Make them wait.
Real Talk 360.
Yay.
We back.
What up?
How you doing today, Corey?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Not as tired as last week.
Yeah.
Blessed and highly favored, man. Glad to hear.
But you still have 49, 17, and 12 last week. Ooh. You still have 49, 17, and 12.
Messed around, got a triple double.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Okay. Man, today we right back at my hometown. Darlington, South Carolina.
No doubt. Shout out. D-Town.
I hear somebody music.
Yeah. They on.
What music on? If y'all listen, y'all gotta turn the volume down.
Like you on the radio now. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. You look good. All right.
Like I said, we back.
Word up.
Today we right back at my hometown, and we gonna talk about the pride of Darlington Middle School football, and I'm excited.
I'm gonna try to be as objective as I can.
Yeah, man, I get to talk to somebody. Hey,
I got a little slant.
No, man, no.
Yeah, I got a slant.
No, man, no, man.
No, man, I can't be on no show talking about real talking. Don't be what it is.
Oh, man,
that's what it is.
But this is we got Coach Brantley here.
All right.
What's up?
And we got Coach Patterson.
All right. Coaches,
my guys.
Yeah.
And they've been coaching the Darlington Middle School next year.
Oh, okay.
Which I like about it.
Oh man, talk to us about that.
Yeah, tell me how all this happened.
Yeah,
tell me how all this happened.
Well, man, people been asking me for a minute. Time was just right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a couple years. I moved back here in 2005, and I was interested in doing it. And found a couple ways, and I got in the recreation department. Time went off, and then this year it just fell in my lap, man. Job came open. I applied. I've been working with high school coaches. He recommended me. A couple more people recommended me. It was just the right timing. I've been wanting to do it for years, but this time it was just perfect. This is the right timing. So,
all right.
Okay. Have you ever coached before? You coached before, have you?
Yeah.
Where you coached at?
Well, I coached direct from 2005 all the way like 2012 before I took over.
Oh, so he sound like he paid his dues.
And then,
he paid his dues.
Yeah, man, he paid his dues.
Hold up.
Yeah.
We chop a bomb for him. Chop a bomb for him.
Yeah. And then I did the offensive coordinator for I was the offensive coordinator for the PD Vikings for 2 years.
Okay. So you paid with Jay. Oh, so y'all already did this before.
Man.
Yeah.
Y'all already did this before.
We got that natty.
Okay, I remember that was the first year they won.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We also played together in high school.
Oh,
so this go back.
CC.
Yeah, Brantley played varsity since he was in 9th grade.
Word. I didn't know that.
4 years he played with me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. When you on varsity in the 9th grade, you a bad boy.
That mean you all right.
You a bad boy.
So what position did you play?
I played corner, quarterback, running back. I was one of them athletes,
man. Okay.
But corner was my position, though.
All right.
One of the best secondaries to ever touch South Carolina. You
ain't say Darlington. You said South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Lower state, upper state. Oh.
Hey. Gargamel, Tracy Burns, Aubrey McKay, myself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rest in peace to Brandon Rouse, my homeboy Jimmy Bell, all them boys. Hey, one of the best defense to come through South Carolina, I'm telling you.
Okay. All right.
I remember, I remember them times.
Okay.
Going out by B.A. Gary on a Friday night. And you on first thing you hear is the band coming from the high school.
Yeah, the old Mayo Golden.
Old Mayo. What they just say, my black and gold got a whole lot of soul.
He played it. That was his ninth grade.
Okay.
Yeah. He wore the black and gold.
Oh man.
Yo, so then when you get to the field, you go on a little gate. Only thing you see is black and gold. What they call them, Terror of the PD.
Terror of the PD.
See, you know who I remember before we left was I remember what was his name? Fred. He's running back. Wow.
Blast.
Yeah. Well, they used to call him
Freddie Blast.
The Blast Master.
Yep.
Because that's the same time in rap music. KRS-One was out, and they used to call KRS-One the Blast Master. Yeah. And then shouts out to Cisco Reed, because I remember when he was playing quarterback.
He was a dog, played corner.
Yeah.
He was a dog.
Mm-hmm. So we had some good people come through Darlington. Okay. Aubrey McKay, I can't forget him.
Yeah.
Aubrey McKay.
Hey, that was my flank. Hey, we was opposite side of each other. That was my dog.
Yeah, Aubrey McKay. What's up, Aubrey? He just said a comment too. But the other day, they had a meeting in Darlington at Darlington Middle School that I took my son to it. And you was explaining what was going on in Darlington.
Yeah.
As I was sitting there, there was two words that you said that really stuck to me. That should stick to anybody when they want to make change. And one is commitment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Commitment.
Yeah.
Now, so I went over and I always knew what commitment was. So I looked up the word. It says the state of quality being dedicated to a cause and activity. The company's commitment to quality.
Thanks.
All right. So I looked around and I was saying, yeah, they're going to need a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
But not only are you going to need a commitment from the kids, you're going to need most of that commitment, a lot of that commitment to come from the parents.
Thanks.
And so I was thinking, and you was talking about condition. I said, yo, and I heard you were saying, my man said, Mr. Bird said, that's what Jamal called him. So I always call him Mr. Time. I said, Mr. Bird, he said, I've been here 8 years. And what he was saying I don't never want to say it was a losing season, but there ain't won no championships in 8 years. Am I wrong with saying that? Am I right?
That's what he said. Yeah.
I mean, he quoted the game amounts.
Yeah.
He went that.
Yeah. So yeah. See, I was listening. Yeah. I was listening. Yeah. All right. But
okay.
So y'all, this conditioning starts Monday, right?
Monday.
So y'all not only conditioning bodies, y'all got to condition minds.
Yeah. And we got to change the whole culture, man. It's our kids are used to everybody saying Darlington is sorry. Darlington is this, Darlington and that. And I always tell them, when we met them in the meeting, I told them, I said, listen, it don't matter what nobody else say.
Yeah, grab that mic because I know you got stuff to say.
Yeah, this is important right here.
It don't matter what nobody else say. We start winning today. So you know what I'm saying? Nobody saw us play. I ain't been to the middle school. I ain't lost a game yet. We ain't lost a game yet.
Yeah.
So it don't matter what they say. As long as we put in the work, we gonna win.
Wow.
Yeah. That's good, man. Because I don't like when you say Darlington and you say losing.
Yeah, man.
Man, I don't like that, man.
No,
I'm tired of dealing with it.
No, man.
I'm tired of dealing with it.
When I was young, Darlington was winners. Either it was Darlington or it was St. John, but it was all Darlington. I mean, Mayo or it was St. John, but it was winners.
Hey, that's our motto this year. I called Swole, man. When I got the job, I told him, say, man, I need somebody I can trust. I need the right hand man.
There you go.
You pay the right dude,
there
though.
You go. Yeah.
Hey, I can honestly say I seen him Swole pay his dues.
Talk to us about that. Talk to us about that for a minute.
Tell them how that coaching started.
Some of your dudes.
Well,
can I say one thing before you start?
Go ahead.
He was coaching his friends before he was coaching football. He was coaching them about football.
Fact, right? That's a fact, right?
No, I'm gonna tell you this one story, and I'm gonna get to you. We was on Main Street. Rest in peace to Bap. We was at Bap where Bap used to stay on Main Street. And him and this other dude, they started talking about offensive linemen.
Man, you remember that?
Yeah, hold on, let me tell you. And Swole they were talking about the correct way to do it. So they line up in the yard.
I can't believe you.
I can show
line-
you better than I can tell
They
you.
line up in the yard. And from that time, I said, hey, man, that dude really loves football.
Yeah.
And he's a 49er fan.
No, man.
Drop a bomb.
49er fan, man.
I ain't
So
mad. I ain't hating on them boys.
Yo, and even in the
man.
game, now I'm gonna stop, but I'm gonna give him his flowers right now.
That's what's up.
It means a lot to me to give him his flowers. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
So you could even see he was a coach from when he played Madden.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You ain't thought I looked at Even when he was playing Madden, he was playing the coach, talking junk, and he finally got his shot, man. And congratulations to you, man. I love it,
man.
because
What's up,
I
man?
seen it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would tell everything, but I'm gonna give you a chance to speak.
There you go, man.
All right.
Well, it's funny how I got into it
Pull it
because,
to you. Pull it to you.
like he
Yeah.
said, man, I love football.
Get your hand off it.
And
Yeah.
I love football, and the path didn't always get me there to coaching.
Okay.
Kind of went astray, like, I wish I could always get back to coaching.
Mm.
And I gotta say, God is good.
There you go.
I started semi-pro
Right.
from another brother, Jay Charles.
Shouts out to Jay.
He knew, man, you love football. Come coach.
Yeah.
And at first, I'm like, you sure you gonna trust me with that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I was like, phew. I jumped in like a pool.
There you
Like
go.
100
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Been waiting on this.
right. So I've been dealing with semi-pro probably now 5 years.
Okay.
That's adult football.
Right on.
And there always been conversations over the years like, we got to get Darlington back to where it was.
Mhm.
When we came up, it was like it was cool to play football.
Yeah.
It was like your parents was like, boy, don't you got practice? You better get out of here. So I told him when he called me, I said, bro, I'm elated. I'm excited.
Okay.
But the one thing I told him is, yes, we want to win, but you got to remember winning is a result. Winning is a result of building the foundation and the culture.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You got to put the pieces in together. A lot of coaches go in, I want to win. I want to win now.
Right.
You can't win now with all your ducks not in a row.
There you go.
So I told him the main thing, we're going to get our culture into the kids.
There you go.
We're going to get our culture into the parents.
Okay.
They got to buy in too.
Right. You need that help.
And then we'll watch the flower grow.
Yeah.
That's the way you'll be able to live with the result.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not to get Dalton back on track. It starts at the middle school.
Yes.
I mean, I see the face you made, and it's like, duh, and I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But to somebody who might not know, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact, because I hear everybody who was talking about it. You remember back in the day.
Yeah.
But I bet y'all, when you played high school or whatnot, you couldn't wait till it was your turn to play high school, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you had seen it and you saw how the community treated them and how they
Yeah,
affected
yeah,
the community.
yeah.
And there was a sense of pride, like you said, in everybody. The parents, the students, the athletes,
Yep.
even the band probably played even louder.
Look
at my baby.
Back when y'all was playing. And,
Yeah.
and you wanted to be a part of that. Don't you got practice? Like you said.
Yep.
That was what it was. And when that ain't what it used to be, and for you to know that and to want to start there, I think y'all gonna do some big things, man. Because that's what it's
Hey, we
it's
got
gonna take that.
man. We, listen, Coach Jennings at the high school, he's a real good guy, man.
Mhm.
I don't think Dalton could have got a better coach.
There you go.
I know the results ain't there,
Yeah.
but it ain't about the coaching. It's about the parents getting the kids there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what he's fighting right now. He's fighting the battle of the culture change. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Yeah.
I told him, I said, man, you give me 2 years. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
Like, let me go down here and let me do the groundwork. He wanted me to come up there and coach the DBs. And I told him, I said, man, let me go down here and do some work so it can make it easy. So starting Monday, we're gonna be working out with the high school,
Yeah.
So the middle school is gonna go in the weight room. We're gonna be in there Mondays and Thursdays with the high school coaches. So
There you go.
they can go ahead and learn how to work. So,
Mhm.
Next summer, our 8th graders, when the season over with, they know they got to go over there and work during the summer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem is now the kids don't know how to work,
Right.
and the commitment from the parents is not there, because we all of it. We got kids, and sometimes my kids say they don't want to do it, and as parents, we like, okay, you ain't got to do it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know,
Touch me just now.
hey Corey,
Oh Lord.
I took Jamal say he want to play football. Well, he gonna play
Oh,
football
Lord.
next year. So I took him, right?
Mhm.
But when I stepped in there, you know what I told him? There he is over there. There go Coach Brantley right there, and Coach Patterson. But you know what I told him? Ain't no quitting. Bro, so you win something when he come Monday, ain't no quitting.
That's how it used to be.
Ain't no quitting.
Ain't no
Stick
quitting.
it out.
You know, I work at the recreation department too, and I hear this all the time. Well, he said he don't want to do it.
He say.
And you know, and that's my thing. I'm like, I had no choice. My daddy told me I couldn't get a job. I couldn't do it. My job was to play sports and do my grades.
That's
that was it.
Yeah,
that's
They
it.
take care of everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and the problem is kids, they want to come out in August. And you heard me say it in the meeting.
Yeah.
The difference between a winning team and being a loser, starting June 21st or starting August 3rd. You start August 3rd, I don't care if you bring Bill Belichick in, he ain't gonna win a game.
No.
That's right.
They say real work is the off season, eh?
Yeah.
And like your point, my dad always told me, look, like if you want to play sports or you don't, that's cool. But whatever you start, you ain't quit.
Yeah, ain't no
Yeah.
quit.
Choose football, don't like it. That's tough. I see you at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I had no choice if I started.
Right on.
Because you teach what kind of commitment you teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In sports, a lot of parents, I feel like parents are getting younger. That's another story.
Yeah.
But sports relate to life.
They do. They
Teach
do.
leadership,
Yeah.
teamwork,
Yeah.
dealing with different personalities,
Preach, boy.
you know,
Yeah.
dealing with authority figures,
There you go.
rules. It teaches a lot.
Everything.
It teaches a lot. You just can't get that stuff just sitting at home.
Playing video
Playing
games.
video
Playing
games.
video games.
What a metaphor.
Parents
Yeah.
got to deal with the world. They got to prepare you for the world.
There you go.
What better way to help than
Right on.
sports?
Bring that mic up. You spending all that
I'm
game,
telling you,
man,
man.
but you gotta bring that mic up, man. Come
Boy,
on,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get this mic up.
There we
Yeah,
go. There we go.
Well, you sound like Bray White, man. Straight up.
But yeah,
Hey,
man.
But you know what? Y'all got an important job.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Y'all got an important job for the future.
Yeah.
I'm taking life out. I'm going to football because the change in Darlington football starts with y'all next year. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So when they get to high school, they need this class right here. When they get to high school,
Ready, set, go.
they should be ready.
And that's our goal is, man, and the problem is our kids, Dylan, Florence, all them, they keep their kids together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And our parents ain't together because they're like, oh, they won 2 games. You ain't got to play for that. Sorry, school.
Yeah.
And I hear parents say it, you know, Dalton ain't win no games. You ain't got to go out there and waste your time. But the thing about it is, how many parents got $100,000?
Not too many.
You know what I'm saying? Dalton might have won 1 game, but they sent kids to school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There you
but see,
go.
that's a mindset too.
That higher education.
Besides the sport, we also know that you need to get away from here and get an education.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So this parents, think about it now.
Yeah.
If he get a football education, you don't have to come out your pocket when it's
Exactly.
time. You don't have to go get no loan.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or he don't.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Loans follow you when you got kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
And
Every
another
little
thing
bit
to
of
add to
help.
what he was saying is he brought up Dylan all the other time. I remember I'm 42. I remember when Hartsville the same way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With the parents, you got to come as coach and you got to convince them too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do your part.
Yeah. Yeah.
So me, him, starting from the ground to the varsity,
Right.
we got to communicate and be one.
Mhm.
Whatever they running and thinking and tweaking plays, that's what we need to be training our kids on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
need to have a knowledge of what, even if the coaching staff change up there,
Mhm.
our job is to build it and start it for the varsity.
For that foundation.
Right.
Y'all gonna mold
Because
that
that's
clay.
the end.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another thing we got to do. And he's built that pipeline relationship that we're going to have with the varsity. I'm excited. I'll get to stand on the sidelines Friday night. They don't know they got a football nerd junkie on me standing. I mean, I'm be soaking everything in.
Man, got
But
that.
it's all about unity, working together.
It is.
Call
sir.
yourself.
It is.
We all got this D
There you go.
on the sports.
Right.
We got to be together.
Gotta be together.
That's for the T. You know what
cooperation.
that T is.
Cooperation, man.
But one more, you know what's I was thinking today, you know, before I come here, I always have I do my pregame at the barbershop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Classics, Robert Cooper. And what we was talking about, you know, when we were younger, a coach could almost give you a beating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's not like that.
Oh,
So now tell me the difference between coaching when y'all was playing and trying to coach and get your message through right now when you can't do that.
Yeah.
And you can't do that.
I tell you what, I've been kind of lucky, man. I'm telling you, because being from here and coaching rec ball for years, you know what I'm saying? And I see other coaches try it, and they be like, hey, how can you do this? And I was like, listen, I know these parents, you know what I'm saying? And for the majority, most parents want you to get on each other.
Yeah.
But you can't cuss them out. Or you can say stuff to them in their ear, or, but every child ain't the same because you don't know what they're going through.
At home.
Yeah.
So, drop a bomb for that. Please, because they children. At the end of the day, they children.
And I have learned that you got this child might not go home, might not get nothing to eat.
There you go.
So you have to study situations and study child. Now I told y'all in the meeting, I don't show favoritism, but you might see me love up on one child more than the other because he needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got kids out here that lost their daddy, lost their mama.
Yeah.
Living with their grandmama. But you got to know the situation that you're going into, and you got to study every player. Some players you can yell at. Some players you might have to tone it down a little bit. But I tell you what, everybody got to put in that work.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a quote. We got a message from the infamous Shine Grant. He said, "What about trust?"
Well, we all know trust is earned.
Yeah,
trust is earned.
You heard when I told the parent, I'm gonna be as brutally honest as I can.
You have to be.
And I mean, I want to be that. I don't want to be that coach that you come to me and say, "Why my child ain't playing?" And I'm a sugarcoat it and say, "Well, you know what? I'll put him in that game." No, I'm gonna be that coach that'll say, "Hey, you remember when we had summer workouts and he ain't been here?
Mm-hmm.
When we doing drills, he over here laughing." And I told him the train gonna keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? So whether you gonna get on this train or you gonna sit here and watch it, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you what you got to do. You need to tell him to get this playbook and study this playbook. You need to tell him to get in. He need to hit. I can be brutally honest. We here to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't rec ball. I don't got to get you 6 plays. I don't have to give you a play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe truly, football is the only sport you can play without having any ability. If you got heart, you can play football.
You hit me with something. Let me look to the sky. I'm looking to the sky right now. Let me see. Because it kind of hold on. That might deserve a bomb. Because I mean, in football, if it's skill,
think about
it. I've seen some unathletic,
really get out there,
uncoordinated, non-talented beasts.
But they got
on the football. Yeah, they got that work ethic.
And they got heart.
Yeah. Wasn't his name Rudy?
And that wasn't no true
wasn't
story.
His name Rudy?
That wasn't no true story.
Stop
it. That wasn't no true story.
I just saw that, man. I just saw it.
Too real for that.
I think it was a true story.
That was not no real. No, that was not true.
You sure?
Yeah, exactly. It's not a true story.
I thought it was.
Nah, that's Hollywood.
Hey, I always thought it was a true story too.
Nah, man.
You got to Google that.
Yeah, that wasn't no true story, man. Joe Montana was on the team. He was like, that was not a true story. No.
But yeah, I seen you with Sean say how we gonna make the kid trust, and I told Swole, I said, hey man, I don't want to be a drill sergeant.
Yeah,
man.
I want the game to be fun.
Okay.
All right. But at the same time, we're gonna learn.
Yeah.
So we're gonna implement music and practice, put them in fun situations. I feel like if the kids trust you and they know that you'll go to bat for them, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna run through a wall for you. So you know what I'm saying? I'll go to the school and I'm gonna be at the school checking their grades. If they need me, I gave Jamel tell you, I put every coach phone number on there. Call me 24/7. You know what I mean?
That's what yeah.
24/7. If you got a problem, a parent got a problem, you can call.
What I tell you the best ability was?
Availability.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the best of it.
I'm telling you, if you're available.
And to add to that works for me not now with my coach, but to add to that, to earn trust, a coach job, even with different days and times, you got to evolve. You got to learn each player individually. It can't always be football when you holler, hey, man, how you doing? A lot of times the coach got to say off the gate, hey, not about football. How you doing? Know that guy's name.
Yeah.
Remember something he said 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Let him know you listening to him. Each individual player, that's the coach's job. You can't teach connection like a chain. You got 5 guys, you really don't even know their name. Or you'd be like, if a guy you coaching on your team can go to somebody and say, man, coach barely ever talk to me.
You ain't doing your job.
You ain't doing your job.
Because if you don't talk to a kid,
You ain't doing
all
your job.
season, they don't want to talk to you when you got, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to a kid when you see him in Walmart.
Right.
When you see him in the streets. And a kid will tell you, I speak to him wherever it is. Even when I wasn't coaching, I say, man, why you ain't playing football?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the coaches used to. Yeah.
Even though I wasn't coaching the team, I was like, hey, why you ain't playing high school football? And then the main line is, that team sorry. I said, well, if you and your 10 brothers that calling that team sorry get out there, how you know they still be sorry?
Yeah.
You're right.
Come make the team better.
And when we grew up back in our day,
Right.
every coach he could point out like, oh, you know you ain't gonna hit, or you know you ready to hit.
Yeah.
You know you left one of your shoes. They could do that.
Yeah.
They could pick right through the whole team, 50, 60, 70, 80 players. It didn't matter. Back then you was wondering like, oh, I wonder how you didn't really think nothing of it.
Special, man.
Hey,
I can tell you this,
but
Coach
back-
Harrison never had a nose guard when we was playing. Probably about 120 pounds. Tron and all Antonio Mills, all the boys. He would take the lewdest guys and put them at nose guard, and they would beat a 300-pound man down.
Wear him
Because
out.
in practice he
Shoot
built
right by him.
he built their mind up. They can go against anybody. And I'm blessed that we have some good coaches, man. We took some of that. We're gonna take some of that, motivate these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're gonna change the coaching in Dallas. And I can say it's been very accepting. Ever since I got the job, man, I've been getting emails, texts. I go in stores. I have people like, I'm glad you got that job. The food on me. I was like, hey, man.
Oh, yeah, you get free meals now.
Hey, man. That's love.
Get free meals
It's a
now.
community, man. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Love that. I love that.
But we're gonna put these kids in the streets, man. We're gonna do some community service.
There you go.
We're gonna make them be seen because I want people to support us. You know what I'm saying? So when we go out there and say we need this, you can say, well, hey man, them kids is out there working because we're gonna do some team building.
There
And
you
I
go.
told them
You got to.
it's gonna be a band of brothers. So if one of your brothers do something, we all gonna do it. It shouldn't be I don't like this person, I don't like this person. You're gonna be on this team, you're gonna like each other.
Yeah. Well, that's a culture change, man.
Yeah. So make sure you bring them out August 28th.
Oh, I will. They be there. they will be there anytime anybody got something that they need to be doing. We're gonna do some community. We're gonna pick up some trash. We're gonna do something. We're gonna be out there, man. We're gonna get these kids to do some service.
There you go.
But one thing is serious that's different that you said that that when I played football in 7th grade and 8th grade, you said playbook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We ain't had I think we had 4 plays that we had to remember on offense.
Nah,
The
coach had a playbook.
Yeah.
The coach had a playbook.
Yeah.
But like I
Playbook.
said, time has evolved.
Yeah.
There you go.
Kids are taught to throw and pass way earlier
Right.
than when we came up.
Right.
Yeah.
The real
You
spill.
know.
We ran the wishbone.
Yeah. We was over in Darlington. We ran the I formation and crossbook.
Hey, when can we get a playbook? I think we need a playbook right now. When can we get a playbook?
But you know what, man? Seriously, I ran most of this. I swear to tell you, I ran this semi-pro and I ran most of it in rec. And it's fast-paced, but it's simple. I mean, like every kid on the field gonna know exactly what they're doing on the wristband.
Okay.
So
wristbands.
This guy had wristbands in Little League.
He just told
Wristbands.
evolve. He just told you. Evolve. That's what they do.
Man, Evolve, they took off.
You gotta simplify the game for each position. That's what a great coach does. You know what I mean? And it's about timing. Then it becomes about timing. Because when you call the same play, if you know what he was supposed to be doing, and what all the good coaches always say is that Belichick, do who job?
Your job.
Do your job.
Yeah, all that stuff really come from all the plays all over the year, jumbled up, shown at you with different language.
Word.
It's still doing the same thing.
things.
I mean,
So now you can call 10 different things,
yep,
and it mean one play. You can have 4 plays and say 40 different words, and it mean that one play.
I've been
Keywords.
I've been
Keywords.
researching the air raid.
Okay.
When in college,
Was that
it
Texas
is
Tech?
simple.
Mm,
I mean, they read like 2 people on the defense.
that's the
But when
mic.
you hear air raid, you're like, oh, bunch of 100,000 pass. Now they get complicated when they get NFL.
Right.
I mean, they making millions of dollars.
Right. It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. People getting paid to find out their plays. So.
Yeah. Which that's another discussion for another day too. Because
Exactly.
sometimes they play calling sucks.
Hey, but I always I told the parent, from rec on up, I always coach a level up.
Okay.
I don't coach down. You know what I'm saying? We at rec, I'm coaching you like you're in middle school.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
you
Right.
in
That's
middle
smart.
school, we're gonna teach you like you in high school and you in college because you got to grow. If I baby you, how can you grow at the next level?
You can't.
Because they can do it. They can do it.
And these kids can do anything they
Yep.
want to do. They can get on the phone, they
Yep.
can send stuff, they can do stuff. And if the parents make them do it, like I said, the parents make them do it, you know.
Yep. Because they can remember a song and a dance off of TikTok and have it done pat in about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Quicker than that.
I'm giving them a little bit of leeway.
Yeah,
but you're right.
Some leeway.
Exactly.
I'll be like, you already know that.
You already
song?
know that. Just that the words and the dance.
I thought it just came
So
out.
you're absolutely right. They can learn the plays
You
in the
know,
playbook.
I had been asking people say, you
Give
sure
me
your
that
kids you sure your kids gonna come to summer workout? I haven't had one parent to say my kid couldn't make summer workouts. You know what I'm saying? I told them, be a kid during the summer, take your vacations, do what you want to do. But if you at home, you need to be in the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I had to find me a driver for draw, because man, I want him to be there.
Yeah.
And I know this is his first year ever playing football, and I hope you excel, get a starting position, and be the defensive end. But if you don't, you're gonna learn and you're gonna be in shape.
That's right.
Next year, you'll be ready.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, man. I keep telling them, like, prepare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you prepared, we can beat a lot of teams just by being prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like I told them, if you start August 3rd and then you got a conditioning for 3 weeks and then you got put plays in all in 4 weeks, you can never beat anybody within a month.
Yeah.
Now you run into
That's what you said that day.
Now you run into a
never
problem.
beat them.
You got to take the more talented over the guy who's listening all the time.
Because you're trying to win.
You're
now.
trying to win. You're starting in August. You know,
Mhm.
You start in August, you got 8 games. In September, you basically getting to the beginning of the season, and now
So you
only got 2
faster,
games
but
left. So
can't
that's
learn
what-
2 plays. My man, he's slower than him. Know all the plays, but you
Yeah.
got to go. Your mind make you go at the faster one because of preparation.
Yeah.
And another thing we got to do is, I told him, I told him this is technique.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It gets skips a lot.
Oh man.
I mean, you can look at it on Sunday.
That's similar to y'all
Technique
culture.
gets skips a lot, and those who have technique, they play their position for 15 years.
There you go.
Reggie White.
There you go.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Perfect
so
example.
hard to get in professional
example.
leagues. You
Yeah.
got guys who technique, and you got guys just got pure athleticism,
Mhm.
and they survived through that.
Yeah.
They gone in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
That Pro Bowl has been he didn't lock his job down for 15 years. So
3.
that one spot you can't get.
3 deals.
Yeah.
So I told him we got to get into technique on what we want to run.
Mm-hmm.
Some players gonna need just basic bottom line technique.
Yeah.
Know how to do. You can't ask a man to run to a point how you want him to run, and you ain't show him. Players play too high.
They do.
I see these AAU
Summer ball.
footballs looking like basketball now.
Oh.
They're just getting these all-star teams,
Okay.
and they want to win.
Not they
Hey, now that you said that,
winging it.
I was telling them, like, the commitment part. These
Yeah.
kids, they say Darlington ain't won 2 games, and then they'll see this and they say, "Oh, I'm a transfer."
Transfer.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh,
I think the NBA and all you got these kids,
Yep.
man, I'll go transfer. And I said, let me ask you a question. So you starting here, right? Yeah. So Wilson or Dylan or wherever you want to train, they got starters, they win it. So you gonna go there and
Think you're gonna upset the apple cart
commit the way you at?
You gonna go to somebody who won 10 games
and then
and think you're gonna play over that?
over somebody
Yeah.
who been in the system.
And then parents get mad 2 years later. They be like, I should have stayed at Darlington. My kid still ain't got a scholarship.
Hey, we was in the actually I caught 2 students in the barbershop today, right?
Okay.
And they said they was gonna quit. So I'm in my head, but I heard quit and I saw kids, so I turned around. I said, "You gonna quit playing football?" I said, "Why you gonna quit?" He said, "Because it's favoritism." He said, "Because it's favoritism." I said, "Favoritism?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I want to play a certain position, but he said he wanted to play linebacker, right? But they wanted to play linebacker, but he wanted to run." So I said, conditioning starts Monday, right? So you're already in the mindset that you want to quit. I said, would you quit if Darlington was a powerhouse and they asked you to play another position? And he said, nah. I don't know if he said 9, I can't remember. But I said, yo, you have a whole until next Monday until it's time to go back to school to get yourself in shape so they cannot deny you the chance to play what you want to play. But if you stop right now, you ain't gonna know if you was ever good enough to do it.
Hey,
You taking away your
these kids' mindset is to get out of it as easy as they can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quit. Oh, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
And then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's something waiting for you. There's a sport waiting for you.
Yeah.
But it takes you somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're waiting for you.
now.
Yeah, they're waiting to give it
that's
to
where
you.
the parents come in at too.
Right
They really, because they see that before any coach get to see it.
Yeah.
They hear it, they see it, body language. You look like you're gonna quit. The coach want me to play this, he don't want me to play that. Maybe he's right.
Yeah.
Maybe you will excel and take off in what he wants you to play. Just check it out and play hard. They forget about, man, I'm having fun.
That's it.
I played offensive line. I ain't want to play no offensive line, but I just took it out on the dude in front of me every Friday. He had to pay. I wanted to be a D lineman, linebacker. Coach wanted me to block. I did it good, so guy in front of me, I'm gonna show you why I don't really want to do this. You got a bad night tonight.
There you go.
But kids don't see it like that.
Teamwork, man.
Everybody in the running back.
Everybody in the running back. Everybody in the quarterback.
How many players play something different when they go on?
All of them.
Almost all of them.
Yeah, because when you get mixed with the elite, if you get the way you want to go, just be great at your position. And then when you go get another opportunity, then you can excel, and that other coach might see something else. Say, okay, your footwork is tight now.
Exactly.
Hey, I'll tell you it was probably about 8 years ago. I was moved back here and I was working at Trinity for a little while. Me and the coach was going to a coaching clinic in Charlotte. We're having a discussion on the way down there. He was like, I believe these kids, if you play basketball, you should just stick. I said, no. I said, you gotta be multi-sport. You gotta be all around. So, and it was kind of like this. And the first person we heard speak was Everett Walls. He was at North Carolina. Then he went to Ohio State, DB coach. And the first words out of his mouth is, we don't recruit football players, we recruit athletes.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying? So he said, like, listen, I go to more football games, baseball games, and track meets than I do football. He said basketball, track, and baseball games than he do football games. He said because he know what he see on the football field, but he might get him a tight end that can be a good power forward and on basketball team. And he said, if you find me a center fielder that got range and pretty tall, he could be my free safety.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what Tony Gonzalez was, wasn't it?
Played basketball.
Yeah.
It's quite a few of them.
So them
basketball players going to be some tight ends. They be problems out there.
Yeah, the coach look at me.
Julius Peppers.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like, I told you, you know what I mean? Like these people don't want just ordinary kids. They want somebody who's special. Yeah. And these kids don't understand like how good they got it. When we was in school, and I keep telling them, football give out about 30, 40 scholarships a year. Basketball, you might have 4 scholarships a year. You don't have to get recruited to Clemson. You don't have to get recruited to Florida State. What about the Savannah States, Fayetteville States, Benedict, South Carolina State?
Education.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you, and then somebody say, well, look what school these kids from Darlington going to. I don't care.
In school.
I don't care if they're going out here in the backyard state. They're going to school.
Right, I like that. Backyard school. Higher education, higher learning.
And you go back and look at the numbers. I'm telling you, Darlington ain't been winning, but Darlington been putting kids in school. Look at these schools who've been winning and look where these kids at.
Darlington always had great athletes.
Yeah. Well, another thing now, man, is parents. I'm gonna speak on basketball. This is a real talk show where I can keep it real.
Hey man, please do. By all means.
They let all the kids love basketball. Some of them 5'5", some of them 5'8".
I'm gonna tell you why.
They can't dribble. They got a big man game. Let's be honest with them and say, look, son, I know you love basketball and you're pretty good at it. It's 15 basketball players on a team. It's 60 players on a football team. Let's work both our options, son. You're real fast with the basketball. Let's play some football too. Let's see. Now I can understand if a kid absolutely don't want to do it, but some kids will take persuasion from their parents. Yeah, because a lot of these parents out here, we know they play.
Yeah.
Basketball. You can see LeBron. You can see LeBron's face.
Yeah. That's what you got to pour on.
That's how it's gonna go.
You got to pour on.
So you go.
You can't see Lamar Jackson face unless he take off the helmet.
You right.
Yeah.
You got a point on that.
Yeah.
You got a point.
Oh, can I give myself one for that?
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah.
Hey, but I tell you what, if you put in the work, your name will be known.
It will.
You right.
They'll find you.
You right.
That's how it is nowadays.
But you know what? Oh, we're gonna get into a discussion. But you know what people want? And kids are wanting it too now because they see their parents get it. They want to skip the process.
Yeah.
And they want instant gratitude.
What I told you, Cole.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right. You gotta give yourself one for that.
People need to be validated.
They gotta be validated. Validated by people who don't really care about you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't wait for you to mess up.
So you got to fall in love with the process, man. I think y'all gonna do a great job.
Too.
Hey, man,
If y'all need me to give kids water while it's going on, man, I'll do it.
Hey, I can tell you this. I had kids say, "Hey, I can't play this shit, but can I come be a water boy?" Like, hey,
there you go.
Hey, I told them to say, "Listen,
There's a sense of pride in that.
I said, get you a physical, and you can work out during the summer, but you're gonna be a water boy." And
they spread word too.
Yeah,
man. Tell them no, man. Tell them I got that water. So they can hold it. They can hold the chains, man. Yeah, man. But I just want y'all to know, man. Anything I can do to help you, I'll be there. Jamal told me I couldn't come to the practices or nothing.
Hey, listen,
so I'm gonna have to give me some binoculars to get far back.
We want the parents. We encouraging the parents to come because I'm telling you, dog. Hey, we trying to create a new culture. I want the kids to feel comfortable when they get in. I don't want them to be shell shocked when they get in that stadium.
Yeah,
because our goal is, you know what I'm saying. We got people who gonna follow us. Hopefully, we gonna pack the stadium, and I don't want them to get in that first day and be like, "Listen, oh God, you see all these
shell shock."
Because a lot of them ain't you go to a Darlington football game and nobody comes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully we can get that 2,000 back and get the kids in there and say, listen, but I want practice to be that. We're gonna pump music in there. We're gonna do, I want parents there. I want people making noise because I don't want them to be shell shocked. I want them to be used to used to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is
act like you've been here before.
Right on.
We're gonna have a lot of kids.
I hear you.
We're gonna have a lot of kids never played before.
Right.
I don't want them to be embarrassed on, oh, he look like he know what he doing. You know, I'm always gonna applaud effort.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to that kid and say, man, great effort. You did the drill real wrong.
Yeah.
But you gave it effort.
I had a coach use to coach me. He say, if you mess up, you better be wide open.
They just called 100. And
you better be wide open. If you go the wrong way, I want you to be wide open. I want them to think, oh, well, he at least thought he was going the right way. And I don't want you out there hesitating. You better be wide open, going the wrong way.
You ain't lying.
If you jumping off sides, you better be jumping off.
Keep going.
But you know what?
Because it don't cost nothing to try.
It don't.
It don't
and
cost
you can't teach that.
Yeah. Don't cost nothing.
That got to come within, and I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, you give me effort. Hey, I'm gonna applaud you, young man. Like you said, I'm gonna tell you ran the wrong way.
Right.
We gonna get this right way. We gonna get that right. But you keep giving me that effort, you gonna be all right.
Because he was wide open.
I see you saying that too.
He was fast.
I see you saying that too. Hey,
hey,
you ran the wrong way, but there's a lot of effort on that play. But I like that.
I do it with my grown men now, man. I do it with them. You know, they done played. Someone played college and all that. So you get a lot of them
that know it.
Oh, you can't really.
Oh yeah.
So you got to really tap into. You know, that's a grown man. First, you got to persuade him. Is you worth listening to?
Right.
We grew up under a coach that would shame you. Yeah. So get low. What are you doing? And we get in film. Did you see him? He just will.
But you know, he had a certain people. I was one of them. And I know this now because I'm older. He had a certain people he would do that.
Yeah.
Then he had a certain people he wouldn't do like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So he did to the people who could take it.
He knew what he was doing. He knew the buttons. Like I was saying
there
earlier.
You go. That's key.
Yeah. I used to think when I was young, oh man, he just always want to try to shame somebody. No.
Yeah.
He knew the buttons.
Right. Because if he do that to that one that can't take it, ain't got that thick skin like you.
Right.
He might shut him down.
My button was he would call me sorry 24/7.
He knew that was just I'm gonna show him.
But he playing you.
He told me one time, if I ever put you in the game, slap me. I was about 10th grade then.
No, he didn't.
Burn me up. But he knew that.
Yeah.
He knew he could be around his feet.
Nah, man, you was probably one of his favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
shout out to coaches like that.
The piggyback, well, he said I was at spring training with the high school. And we had a couple young kids from the 8th grade, whatever. We were doing a drill. And the kids started laughing. I was like, yo, stop. He was like, what? I said, so you good? He said, yeah, I'm good. I said, you ain't good. He said, what you mean? I said, because you're only good as the weakest link on the team.
Mm.
I said, so if you do the drill right and he doing the drill wrong and you laughing at him, how does that make you good?
Yeah.
So if you good, you would say, hey man, listen, you might need to get your feet a little closer together. You know what I'm saying? This is what you need to do. You over here laughing at somebody who's weaker than you.
Right.
But how can you be good if you don't make that person better?
Right.
You're right, man. Hey, hold up, man. I can't even find my bomb.
That definitely is a bomb.
Because that's life, man.
Yeah,
That's why.
That's life. If that's your friend, if he ain't getting better, that's on you.
I mean, you don't want to hang with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like if you the smartest of your friends, you need
to find some new friends.
Unless you gonna make sure you teach each and every one of them.
Yeah. So, but you gotta, they gotta
be your only friend.
They gotta, and listen, you can't have a bunch of dummies and you just be the genius.
Right.
Yeah.
All y'all got to have some kind of on the same intellectual level. You know what I mean?
Got to.
You know, but these kids, man, they so habit of laughing at kids about, oh, you doing it wrong, and I stop them in the track. So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna show him how to do it right.
There you go.
Hey, Robert Cooper said, "I see you. Tell him I'm gonna bring my son." Y'all seen this son?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I ain't see Coop's son.
Oh,
we ain't recruiting, but we take all.
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Hey, Tony Starks said Swizzy. He used to shut us down.
Yeah, he talking about Coach Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see Richard Cotton on now. Man, we got Darlington in here today, man.
Darlington.
Oh man, it made me feel good when I see people from my city.
That's what's up.
But you know what? I want to give Swole one more flowers, and I ain't give you no more flowers.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
You know, when I knew you was you was gonna be a great coach, because one of your kids, I don't know if it was, I think it's when you first started with the Chiefs. One of them needed a job, and you came to me and said, "Hey, my one of my players on my team need a job. I'm giving you a number. Let me holler at him. I'm sure you can holler at him." I said, "All right." But to see you go out besides football and get that young man a job, I like stuff like that, because I like helping people.
Yeah, me too, man.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I love helping.
Yeah,
because that's what it's all about.
Ain't no better feeling. Right?
Ain't no better feeling.
Like we say, serving.
Servant.
Yeah.
You play football, and you knew after the season long, like these kids now, it's football season, half of them don't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
But us, when we played football,
we was homeboys,
man. We was tight.
We was family. Like,
yeah.
And now you can see your football players, they be like, hey man, you know what?
Yep.
Hey, that my dog. We played, hey, we can remember game situations,
There you go.
Yeah.
And when somebody help you, like you said, that young fella who wasn't helping the other one, instead of laughing when he coach him up. Because in football, it's 11 other dudes if you're on offense that's gonna stop you. And you're gonna need that one player.
You're gonna need them.
Injuries happen, sicknesses, stuff happens.
Yeah.
We still at the end of a pandemic. Who knows what can happen? You know what I mean? And you're gonna need every player next man up. And if you don't coach them up, help your teammate, man, you cutting your nose off to spite your face. They gonna need your help. That's the teamwork. Football is I played all of them: baseball, football, basketball, track. If we would have had lacrosse, I probably would have played that too.
But that's how they do it in Swamp Farm.
Yeah.
Come on now, everybody play all them now.
Yeah, it wasn't that much of us.
Yeah.
It wasn't that many of us, and and it's just like, man, that family, that bond that y'all talking about, that was the funnest, if that's a word, the funnest sport.
Man, if you want to say that, say funnest again.
That's the funnest. And you know what I mean when I say funnest. That was the funnest sport, man, that I played. I mean, we can tell you about plays and games, and it's just
Oh, man.
Y'all, hey, he smell cleats.
No,
he smell cleats right now. You ready to something?
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Quarterback let me up.
Man. Shoot. When the grass get cut and there's a certain temperature outside, you can go outside if you play to be like, it's football. It's football
right when it turned to summer and it get kind of chilly.
Yeah, you remember that spring practice?
Hey,
we remember being out there with helmets and cleats,
these
man.
kids are different era, man. We gotta kind of get in the here because it's hot outside. These kids like, I ain't coming to practice. It's hot outside, but I tell you what,
you're right.
If you miss practice, you best believe when you come back, you got to see me.
Well, I tell you, I promise you, if you miss a day, you won't want to miss another one, because that day you had off, it ain't gonna be enough fun you had to make up for the pain you're gonna be in for not being there that day before. So
what Coach Carr said, suicides and push-ups.
Crabbing. That was it.
Okay, you guys, man, you getting all kind of flowers today, Maurice Patterson.
Yeah, man.
Classic.
Yeah, man. Shouts out. But you know what, man? I'm saying the whole Darlington, from the country, from Montclair to Uptown, Syracuse still Darlington, or they go to Lamar?
It's good dog. Good dog. Some of them still go to dog. Some of them still go
Syracuse, man. Let's get behind the middle school and the high school. Let's try to go to all them games.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, send somebody.
If you got a little cousin that want to play varsity, still hit me up. I can relate you to the high school coach. Hey, good guy. Coach the Bowls, he helped coach us. They got some good coaches up there, man. And I'm telling you, these guys not only just football coaches, these guys are life coaches at the high school.
That's what you need, man.
I mean, listen, last summer, they was picking kids up from home, taking turns, and then bringing them back to practice. I mean, how many coaches you know gonna do that?
You can't beat that.
That's like back in the day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Really, that's that old school love.
They got a good set of guys up there, man. I trust. And I tell parents,
kids respect that.
Give them a shot, man. I'm telling you, give these guys a shot at the high school. They are some good guys, man. I'm telling you.
And the city be going down on them, and they got I went to see him play.
He did. Get to the mic.
I went to see him play, and they got a lot of people, playing out of position because people are not participating.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, why he's playing there? Oh, he's a small lineman. Man, support these guys. Help them get these players out there. There's a lot of athletes in Darlington.
You got a nephew.
I bet they are.
Look at the basketball teams.
Hey, be quiet. Tell them to be quiet. Tell them to be quiet. They go coach something.
Yeah.
You right. It's my time to tell them be quiet, man.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, unless you gonna take your time, sacrifice your time. Another word that I heard you say that you're gonna sacrifice all of your comp time for somebody else's kid.
That's big. I heard that.
So hey, if he sacrificing for your kid, you sacrifice for your kid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I listen. I heard because I had to, when I bring my boy, I had to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
But parents think that, what I'm saying, you entitled to do this for their child. You know what I'm saying? But they understand. It's like when you get paid, you ain't getting paid that much.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You at least, you still got to be a parent. You still got to do your job. You still got to help. If you can't get into practice, then that's where we step in and fill in the gaps.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. But I guarantee you, if we get a bunch of parents on the team and you got kids struggling, I know parents out there right now would say, "Yeah, I'll make sure he get home."
There you go. It's on our way.
Let's bring this thing back to a village.
It ain't that far from where we got to go.
Let's take it back to a village.
Now you got 61 sons.
Yeah.
And I mean, what you got? I never knew if you had any kids.
Yeah, I got 3 boys and a girl.
Oh, so now you got 63 sons. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna give y'all a bomb.
Word, man.
I would keep y'all here all day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know me and Corey had a 2-hour football conversation.
Oh yeah. But one more thing. I'm gonna put some more pressure on your shoulders because I'll help you carry it if you need me to. From what our community is going through right now. So if y'all change them little dudes' life, because it's with them where they would start for the change for all of us. Mm-hmm. So the changes that y'all do at the middle school right now will affect our whole community from going on.
A good slogan I always hear, Mel, positive vibes only.
Oh man, negative, get away from me. Yeah. Don't come around with nothing negative.
Yeah.
Hey, but I can tell you this, and I know we got some stuff working, but these kids gonna have to. I'm gonna look at social media, man.
Got to.
And because they don't know, and I'm gonna explain to them. And we're gonna do some little classes. I'm gonna help people.
There you go.
Because these colleges hire people now, and all they do is get social media. And they look at. If you can go Google and look at how many kids losing scholarships because of social media.
Not lying.
Yeah.
And guess what? Don't even tell the kid.
They just pull away. You be like, I'm getting recruited. I'm getting recruited by Virginia Tech. That kid on there throwing up gang signs, and then they look, okay, I want to see what gang sign this is. They Google it. They don't know what it is. Oh, he might be related to the blood. He's throwing up a blood sign. Yeah. We don't have no parts of that.
You need to bring that blood. You need to get that social media to the parents too now.
Yeah.
But how to help that? Like what you said, you got to show.
Yeah.
A lot of people can talk. We all can talk. All of us in here can talk. And you got to be somebody consistently showing. Some positive.
That's what accountability.
It rub off on somebody. If you get 1 out of 10, you won.
Hey man,
listen,
that's what he says. If you get one, that's what Mel always tell me. I'll be like, man, I just don't. He be like, man, just try and get one. Just start with one.
You get one.
You get one.
He'll have his 10. He get one.
You saved somebody. You might have saved somebody's
Yo,
life.
like Inky Johnson. I know you know who Inky Johnson is, right? Played for Tennessee.
Yeah.
He said to this day he calls Phil for Tennessee. What's the coach name? Phil Foreman, and thank him every day because with him bringing him to Tennessee changed everything from his family. Because his little cousin saw him go to college, so they want to go to college. I'm gonna tell you about Inky Johnson. He said, "I never slept in the bed by myself until I went on a college trip." Wow. Darn. He said they wanted to go party and do a barbecue. He said, "Man, I wanted to go sleep in the bed."
Wow,
that's real.
I never slept in the bed by myself.
We forget that's a privilege.
Yeah,
for real. We don't think about nothing small like that.
You don't know what that kid's going through, man.
He said, "I never slept in the bed by myself."
Hey,
and he chose football.
Yeah.
And it took him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
not saying no, just football, just a sport in general.
Accountability. We want the parents to hold us accountable for what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I watch every day. I watch what I post. I watch what I do. I watch.
You got to.
I watch where I go. You know what I'm saying? Because I just know people look at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't the road that I chose. It's just that I've been getting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never thought that I would be role model to some kids.
There you go.
But now that I accept the role, I look at kids, I say, hey, I watch where I go. I watch what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I watch what I put in my hand when I'm in public. You know what I'm saying? I watch what I do when I'm in public. If some people don't care, you know what I'm saying? They just do it, but you gotta be cautious of what you're doing because kids see you. And them kids will go back to school and say, you know, I seen Coach Jett. He had a beard.
Hey, man, and I take that so serious.
Yeah.
My son never seen me do nothing if I did do it. That's why I don't do stuff because he gonna never be able to say I saw my daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You like me, man.
Yeah, I saw my daddy.
You like me.
Yeah. Right. But hey, man, we'll be here all day.
I'm telling you.
But I want y'all to know that man, you're welcome to come back anytime.
Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for what y'all doing. Thank y'all, man.
I just want to make sure I get y'all before the first game.
Oh yeah, we be here.
Yeah,
we got some things.
We'll be geared up by then.
Yeah, and where you get them hats at? I need one of them hats, man.
I told him
and I don't want to hear that one size fit all.
No, we got you. We got you. We working on it. We got you. I got you.
I wear 8 fitted. That one size fit all is a lie.
Hey, I got you.
It's a lie.
I got you the jersey today.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, can we get Corey hat too? A Darlington hat.
Yeah. Hey.
No sir.
Listen.
No sir.
You come to the game
Corey,
and
last time I played,
on.
you beat me, so
hey,
I would never be able to do nothing about that.
Respect, sir.
Listen.
Respect on that.
Corey,
Ever. Win and know. Ever.
Out of respect for the nephew, you gotta wear a hat to the game.
Oh, I promise you, I will not boo y'all. That's the only thing I promise I won't boo you.
I'm gonna get Jamal to ask him.
I don't want it with that. I probably root for y'all if y'all playing anybody except Marion.
We got Marion on the schedule.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, but you know the crazy thing.
We gonna have to talk. We need to get them on before that. We need to get them on before that.
Y'all know my partner.
I don't even know what's going on over there, but
is the head coach for Sneed.
Yeah,
on the show with us.
Well, check this. Our coaches off the semi-pro is the defensive coordinator.
Oh, you talking about? Okay. Oh yeah. Kurt and
Jason.
Yeah.
So we got lines.
So do y'all play Sneed?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, it's on. We might need to be live. We might need to be live at the game.
Being honest, not pulling their chain, and he know this too. Right now, Sneed is the benchmark right here.
Oh, did he say?
He did.
He said he was gonna run the table.
He was gonna run the table.
No, I'm gonna get him next time he come on.
That's what he said.
They already 2 months in?
Yeah, they're conditioned. Yeah.
So when y'all say conditioning, when shorts and helmets, shorts, cleats, and helmets.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Shoulder pads. No shoulder pads.
No shoulder pads.
Okay.
They're just middle school right now. Just running. And,
But that's the challenge to unseed them. We just got here, player Sneed. You Sneed.
Yeah. Tell me his name is Andrew Bethea. Tell him.
Andrew Bethea. We just got here.
Yeah.
All I want, we ain't gonna do no talking. I don't want people to watch us.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Whoever. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Whatever happened, we all going out to eat.
Yeah.
We all going out to eat.
My dogs over there. And hey, you know what? Being so many friends with all the middle school coaches and stuff like that,
so good.
It works, man. It builds competition and it makes our kids compete and learn how to compete.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to lose, so these kids we're gonna have to go extra hard.
And I see they call him all the time.
There you go.
They call him all the time for dirt bikes, help on dirt bikes and everything.
Yeah, he's similar to y'all, the culture.
I just told you they're the benchmark, right?
Yeah.
He get it.
Yeah, he do.
He get it.
He say he told the fella, he told the youngin, you get
up all you can
get what you can get, and I'll come through on the back end for you.
Yeah.
And it took him a while. So he
2
called.
a.m.
I got it,
got
coach.
that dirt.
He want that dirt.
Yeah. So he
Shouts
got
out to them
it. Yeah,
guys,
shout
man.
out to any coach, you know, because the hardest thing to get anybody to do, I don't care who they are, whether they blood or water or whatever, is get them to spend their money
And they
time
yeah.
or their energy.
Well,
You
I've been
get
around
them-
this dude too
you
long.
get
I
them-
know what
yeah.
he's gonna say.
Oh man, you get them to do any of them three things,
Yeah.
because that ain't nothing, but that's hard to get people to do, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to y'all coaches, all the other coaches in the
We just
area,
gonna
'cause
buy 'em.
y'all saving lives, man. Because I know it say that level of discipline, and y'all talking about commitment and sacrificing. Those are lifelong lessons, man. And that brotherhood and teamwork and everything, those are lifelong lessons, man. So shout out to y'all and all the
We'll
other
drop
coaches
another
out there. Real spill, man. Glad y'all here. Appreciate y'all
it,
being
man.
here.
All right, appreciate it.
Definitely be back.
Yeah.
All right.
And when the first game?
September 8th.
Ooh.
Home game or away?
We play more
All right.
Okay.
in Florence.
All right. Darlington, let's get behind our people, man. Let's come together.
Yeah.
We always talking about coming together, and they make it think it's like the hardest thing in the world, but support the place where you from, man. Be
Word.
proud from where you come from.
Word.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Everybody need to do that. Everybody. Any
Yeah,
Florence,
man. Where they
all
buy that
that.
Darlington? Where they buy them
Okay.
shirts at? They need them shirts right there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Parents
listen,
need them shirts. Where they get them shirts
Listen.
from, man?
I got a guy working on some stuff. We're gonna have a store.
Yeah.
I send it to you. You can lend it out. We need people to support us, man. We're gonna put shirts out, buy
Yeah.
some shirts,
there you go.
fundraiser,
And buy the shirts.
Buy the
Some
shirts.
trying to get no shirt for free. Buy the shirts.
Buy the
Buy the
shirt.
shirts.
Because it's for the chilling.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on now.
Well, hey, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. Hey, I enjoy having you.
Yeah, man.
I enjoy having you too. You know that, man.
Yeah,
you know that.
No,
Yeah,
I enjoy
man.
the whole
He gonna
show.
call me, probably talk another 2 hours tonight.
Hey, man, straight up. And you know,
You gonna be like me, you gonna get off the show and be like, man, we ain't even say nothing about that.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
nothing about this. Watch this.
the recap.
Watch.
Well, I'll probably give him a break because I got a championship to win Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, shout that out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
that
to
out.
the Carolina Chiefs, man. We started out 1-3.
Mm.
We battled back.
All right.
My season's been like life, and I'm serious.
Okay.
My season been just like life. We battled back. We in the championship in Richland, North Carolina, 3 hours away. But
Bring
it's,
that thing.
it's all about these players, man. Turning
Bring that
around. Had some people fell off,
Yeah.
fell off the boat and quit.
Right.
But
Y'all persevere, man. Resiliency.
Rain, keep it chugging.
See, I don't want to make the other team
There
mad.
you go.
I don't know if they listen. They might be stalking you.
they listening.
Oh.
The other team.
So you about to have 2 rings. Straight up. You don't got to say, don't say nothing.
There you go.
You about to have 2 rings. That's
Bring it
coming
on-
from me.
Bring it on back.
Say, don't say nothing. Don't they just say
Bring
that?
it to the
Yeah,
city,
just shake
dog.
your head over there.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
gonna bring it back and
Yeah.
show it on the show.
There you,
All right.
oh, that's
Okay.
love.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, I keep saying we got to go get out of here. Then we keep going to keep going.
All
But we got to get out of here, man. The other show waiting in their way.
Okay.
We'll see y'all, man. Hey, and I'll see y'all Monday.
All right.
We out.
All right.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun, man.
Open your ears and listen. Direction for your ambitions. New narrative. This the community coalition. Drumel, Corey, and Dory here for the intervention.